ControlBP.com. That's 888-931. Or visit ControlBP.com.
Also accepting boats, motorcycles, RVs, and real estate donations.
I should do a phone call, Mr. Mike. I've got some news media people telling untruths, and they're hysterical. I'll get to some of that. And in France, they're rioting, too, because they want to raise the price of tax in order to fight global gas with taxes, in order to fight global warming. That's what they're going to do. It's just going to cost you more, and then the temperature will be more moderate, and you'll be happy. Let's go to Alex in Fairfax, Virginia. Alex, you're on the Chris Plant Show.
Hey, Chris, how are you today?
Great, Alex, thank you.
Hey, I've been listening for a while to everybody on, from Rush to you to Trump, talking about trying to figure out what is the mindset of the Democrats. There's absolutely no question in my mind that the only thing they're trying to do is gain votes. So the open borders, bringing in the illegals, bringing in the refugees, this is all to gain votes. And the thing is that people like you and Rush and Trump need to say this 100 times a day, because that's what it takes to get across the American public. This is strictly for votes. There's no altering mindset or anything else. And I'm disgusted by the whole thing.
Well, they love to giggle, and I've had this happen to me personally just in the last couple of months. Lefties love to giggle. Well, you know, the country's not going to be majority white for long. And I love this. And it's like, no, I don't care if the country's majority white or not. It's not really something that I'm interested in one way or the other. But the fact that they are eagerly looking to celebrate on the day when the country becomes minority white is just sort of sick in the head. It's racist. They're crazy people. And look, in the meantime, Alex, well, they're trying to dismantle what has traditionally been the United States American and bring people in that don't have traditions, whose fathers and grandfathers didn't fight fascism in World War II and didn't fight the Kaiser in World War I and didn't fight in the Civil War and don't have any interest in spreading American-style democracy and free market capitalism around the world. You know, they want to turn the United States into a giant Honduras is essentially what they want to do. And in the meantime, you know, it's great for racially polarizing and ethnically polarizing the country and pitting us against one another, which is the phase we're in right now.
This is the Chris Plant Show. Diet.com Studios. 37WABC, New York News. Now.
The U.S. Security Council calling an emergency session. 51 degrees, rainy in the city. I'm Juliette Huddy with your headlines. Brought to you by MyPillow. Visit MyPillow.com and enter promo code WABC. The U.S. calling that emergency session to discuss a confrontation between Russian and Ukrainian naval vessels over the weekend. Correspondent Steve Kestenbaum has more.
Video recorded during the confrontation appears to show a Russian naval vessel ramming a Ukrainian tugboat in the strategic narrow waterway. Officials from Ukraine's Navy said 6 sailors were injured. They claim that the Russian Navy opened fire and seized 2 of their gunboats and a tug. Security Council members will discuss the incident at today's emergency meeting. While there hasn't been much official comment from the Russian government, state-run TV claimed the incident was orchestrated by Ukraine to disrupt the upcoming meeting between President Trump and Putin at the G20 in Argentina. Steve Kastenbaum, New York.
And New Yorkers saying goodbye to State Senator Jose Peralta. WABC's Sarah Lee Kessler says a wake will be held today.
The Queen's lawmaker is just 47 years old. She died unexpectedly Thanksgiving Eve, leaving a wife and 2 sons. A GoFundMe account has raised more than $32,000 for funeral expenses. Calling hours are from 2 to 8 at Joseph Ferenga and Sons Funeral Home in Astoria. A funeral mass for Peralta will be held tomorrow morning at St. Joan of Arc Roman Catholic Church in Jackson Heights. I'm Sarah Lee Kessler for 77 WABC News.
And now here's Joe Nolan with traffic.
All right, Juliet, we continue to have ourselves these ongoing issues as you start to travel on Route 46 in Hackettstown. There's a big old water main break between Bergen and High Streets, which is right downtown, and really causing some difficulties if you're in that local area. Southbound Merritt Parkway at exit 42. There's an accident there also in the process of being cleared if you're on the Verrazano. On the Brooklyn side, you'll be getting over to Brooklyn on that upper level. They're doing some road work there as well, and as a result, there are going to be some delays. Also some construction on the Hutch northbound as you get on up to Stanford Boulevard. Mass transit really not too bad at this point, and alternate side of the street parking rules are in effect. From the RayCatina.com Traffic Center, I'm Joe Nolan on 77 WABC. Here's Channel 7's Bill Evans in the forecast.
Eastern showers starting to come across eastern Pennsylvania now, heading toward western Jersey. Rain moving in from west to east, getting heavy later this afternoon, really, between 2 and 3. It starts to come down pretty heavy, and lasts till about 7 or 8 o'clock tonight. So what rain we get today, and it could be up potential rain, that could create some flooding problems. Once again, there could be some minor coastal flooding. This all goes away by 10 o'clock to midnight tonight when colder air pours in. The low is 40 in the city, 20 in the suburbs. The chilly day tomorrow, the slight sunshine, the high is 44 degrees. Keep your ranger handy now through the rest of the day. This is Rito at 11, 77 WBC, where New York comes from.
Balance of Nature's fruits and veggies in a capsule.
I have more energy. I can get up and get going. I can do things I couldn't do. I can walk in the store instead of jazzing. I can clean. I can do things I haven't done for 8 years since I had the failure and had been on dialysis. It's helped me to walk. It's helped me to do heavy laundry, to clean my house, to feel like I'm not dying all the time. It just gives me a happy, it's helped so that I'm not depressed and sad and worried all the time. And mainly, it has given like a new boost in life. I really believe in it. I love it.
For a limited time, use discount code WABC, and we'll take 35% off your first preferred set of fruits and veggies and have them shipped to you free. Call 800-246-8751 or go online to balanceofnature.com and use discount code WABC. If you're like most people and you see 2 gas stations and one sells gas for a little bit less, you go to that one. It just makes sense. Every little bit helps. And here's what's weird though. Sometimes we save a few pennies here and there and ignore opportunities to save huge money, life-changing money. If you switch to Medicare for your health care, it could be massive savings for you. The typical savings for a family is $500 a month. Think what you could do with that over time. Just doing the math, that's $6,000 a year. That's significant. And yes, people love it, and they love it because it works. It's believers who share each other's health care costs. More than 400,000 people are now members of Medishare, and it's growing like crazy. Find out how much you could save and why Medishare is so popular. Go to Medishare.com or call 855-BIBLE-11. That's 855-BIBLE-11. Medishare.com or 855-BIBLE-11.
From now through December, Napa is having its biggest holiday sale ever with hundreds of items at their best prices of the year. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how. While supplies last.
Told the President of the United States they're not going to do that. I guess they're ignoring Emilio Castro's orders. What's the matter with these people? bunch of violence. Democrats are very upset today because the president is now saying, at least the headlines are saying, we will close the border permanently if need be. Trump threatens decisive action unless Mexico deports caravans.